Alright, this is Debbie James, and today is the 3rd. It's 4:32 in the afternoon. And I did some research on Elisha Lamb. And her thymus couldn't be identified, and if you look at the autopsy, she has a nice little cut right where the thymus is on her autopsy report. Now, being in the water, it's interesting that her stomach was not distended, which is really interesting, especially being in the water for 18 days. Now, I also looked at the police report that was done. They contacted, her parents naturally first, and also contacted her sister, Sara Lamb, Saralam. And very interesting thing popped up, and this thing's gonna really start coming together more than anybody would really like. Her sister works at the as assistant professor at University of Minnesota Morris, and her sister is one of these global student teaching, and she also does social justice. So, looked into, she has a husband. About a year and a half after, they bought a house after her sister died. I'm wondering if there's insurance money involved and something somebody who has the ability needs to really look at. But her husband, Keo, and these people are also associated with Black Lives Matters, by the way. So, she died in 2013, which is right around the time that the shit started with me. So, and what they're doing is going around, they're picking winners and losers, and they're attached to the government. Here's Keel's Amazon wish list got on there. And on January 13th, 2013, so this would be two weeks before she died. Educating activist allies, political liberalism, resources of hope, culture, democracy, socialism. This is his wish list. You can get this off Amazon. Radical hope, ethics in the face of cultural devastation. Wow. Marx and Aristotle. Discourse and social change. Walking the road. Race, diversity, and social justice. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Her husband is white. The sexual contract after capitalism. Radicalizing learning. Adult education for a just world. Now, this is about 6 months before she dies. All this is, except for these two here, which came after. These two here, educating activist allies and political liberalism, those two came after she died. The rest of this is all 6 months before she died. And I'm sure there's a few more in there that I just haven't picked up because of the title. So, yeah. As far as there's this rape culture that goes with this group. And if you check on the internet, and you're going to pick up videos from around the world. It's also going on here. Now in Kinnick Jenkins, Chicago, I actually have the one black woman that's been stalking me. That's connected up to Black Lives Matters, and she is in constant contact with those three that are actually own that business, and it is a business. What happened in Chicago is there were a bunch of teenage girls that attended those parties in the rooms, and they were raped, and they were drugged and raped, and there was a 3-second sex drug that was used. You can only get that from the government, by the way. It's not on the market. That were used on the men. And interestingly enough, this 3-second drug actually shrinks your penis by about an inch. So guys, good work. But she told what she said about this. We're talking about these girls getting pregnant, and there were a lot of them that got pregnant right after these parties. It's up on the internet. She says that they should be lucky. That they should be lucky because they're going to get a welfare check. This is what Black Lives Matter really is. As far as I tagged it up to my Facebook page. As far as this defund the police thing goes, your police are being sold out to foreign countries. There's a one that was picked up. One of the cops were picked up, and they have the American flag, and then they have another flag, another country's flag right underneath theirs. They've been sold out. So, like I said, Arabella is the one that put this group together. And that is nothing more than dark money. It gets funneled through these corporations. I proved it. I put a video up. And then it gets put into a PAC, a PAC. And then it gets diverted over to the Democrats. This is nothing more than theft. This is what's going on. You have no idea where that money went. It hasn't been used to help black people at all. It's very interesting. It's a very racist group of people. I just found a post from Portland, Oregon. I suggest you get on theirs, where only people of color can go and collect certain groceries. It is as racist as you can get. And YouTube will not allow me to put up the video of where they are programming black people that white people are good for nothing more than to be raped and killed. They won't allow me to put that up. It's the actually audio of this group of people that I have. So, this group is nothing like what people really, really think it is. And I find it utterly disgusting that there are very old black people out there on limited incomes, giving their food money, their medicine money, everything else, their rent money to this group, thinking that they're going to make a change for black people, and it's not true. There are tons of black people out there, professors, lawyers, judges, everything else saying the same thing. This group is not going to change anything. Actually, it's going to set black people back about 60 years to the Jim Crow laws. So, there's nothing good coming out of Black Lives Matter. There are more. There are other groups that are very much better equipped and are dealing and trying to make headway with these issues that black people are having. But this is not it. Black Lives Matter is not it.